Welcome to LSB Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
Oh yes, once again, my children, it is time to let your yin meet your yang. Reach deep into your soul, find your inner child, and teach him not to touch himself in public. It's the hardest working man in the business. I give you Eddie the Shamen.
Okay, Eddie, don't get blubbery on me, all right? This is the last appearance by Eddie the Shamen, at least on the Phillips File, because the Phillips File will be closing up shop next week. It's the last Phillips File shows next week, 2 live shows Monday and Tuesday, tribute show Wednesday, best of Thursday and Friday. So what do you got for us?
Well, my brother, first of all, thank you, my friend.
Oh, you're decked out today.
Yeah, man. I wore a bunch of necklaces, man, because I thought, you know what?
Shrunken header and you're hanging around?
No, that's my mojo bag right there. My original mojo bag. I've got my energy chimes. I got my feather one. I got my ohm symbol. I got my first paint symbol I ever got when I was in Canada. Nice. Got this for $5. You know what's amazing, Jim, is that, first of all, my brother, we've been doing this for so long. We have been making sweet, sweet love to the airwaves for so long that I just want to let you know real quick, just nuts and bolts, the future, Jim. If you had a question, hey, Eddie, what are you doing in the future? Real simple, 3 things. First of all, Jim, as you know, I love to do story time. So on December 17th, it's a Monday at 7 p.m. down in Hunters Creek. I'll be doing Starbucks Story Time, Christmas edition this time. So come one, come all. We're excited. Always know on my page that Jack, you, my brother, set up for me so many moons ago because I don't know how to do that stuff. I thank you for giving me a soundboard to be able to let people know what's going on in this universe. So I thank you for that. As you know, weddings, Jim, I'll always be doing weddings. So if you ever want to find me for a wedding, dude, look me up. WeddingWire.com, Eddie the Shamen. And last but not least, Jim, I'm going to be helping people with their transition from non-babyhood to babyhood. So Prego Expo, I'll still be hosting those. You can find me on PregoExpo.com. And of course, most importantly, Jim.
You're busy.
I have been, you know what, man? It's one of these things where, again, if you use your energy right and you harness that energy and you use the sun and you balance it with the moon, Jim, it really is possible to do just about anything. And if you say yes, who knows what could happen, Jim? Yeah. So I say to you, Jim, yes, and did you know, Jim, that for literally my brother, for the last 22 and 1/2 years exactly, because there was a half moon out tonight, and there's a half month left before we get to our full 23rd year. So 22 and a half years, we have performed this ritual. Now, the ritual, Jim, we know, is to raise the levels of consciousness, and so that people could hear the spreading of the peace and the love. So, Philites, I say it one last time, Philites unite, whether you unite in charity, unite in your gift giving, unite in your remembrance of Jim, but most importantly, hey, fellow rockers, did you know, Jim, we started small, we started as friends, and then it was like, hey, brothers and sisters, and then I added a little more, and it was, hey, cosmic brothers and sisters, and then it became, Jim, hey, fellow rockers, my brothers of cosmic sister love of this luscious galaxy of which we're all a part and all living things. Because, Jim, we can always go farther, can't we, man? We can always take a deeper breath. We can always drink a little more. We can always go a little farther, closer to the sun. But, Jim, in honor of you, my brother, and because you're a newsman, and because of print and radio, I wrote a haiku just for you, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Haiku. So, for those who don't know it, Mo, educate us. What is a haiku? Remember, it's syllables.
A haiku is poem, and it's 575, isn't it?
So, brothers and sisters of love, this is my first ever haiku because, Jim, you know I love writing your Christmas poems, and I wasn't going to be able to write a Christmas poem this year because I'm not going to be here. So I decided we'll go with a haiku.
Okay.
So, Jim, I got to tell you, it took me a long time to write this because the counting of the fingers and the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, it's tough. And
I get it. I understand.
Trying to get it into 5, man. It's like trying to fit 18 minutes of material into 5 minutes, man.
Oh,
it's awesome, man. So this is my haiku.
Okay.
My favorite mantra. Peace, love, and the Phillips File. Totally brotally.
Totally
brotally. 575.
That's it.
No, 575. If you slur it right, it's 57.
Okay, all right. Okay, well.
No.
Totally.
Totally brotherly. Jim, I want
Because you're saying broadly.
I did broadly.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
2 syllables.
Yeah. See, yes and, bro. See, if we go yes, we can go anywhere. And that's why, Jim, I wanted you to know that one of the notes that I was writing down, because I was really trying to write everything down, that, you're like, I could put this sentence with this sentence and weave this tapestry, Jim. But the thing that, I wanted to call this show today was Jim's Laugh. Because, Jim, the only reason I really ever came on, yes, it was to spout about peace and love and to share that stuff. But really, my only purpose, every show, every time we did this bit, I just wanted to make you laugh once. And if I made you laugh once, I feel pretty good about that. Because you know something, man? We laughed hard on the air. There were desk slappings. There were eyes. Mo cried several times when I tried to pitch ideas like, hey, everyone, what if you got a quarter and you brought back your thing? Or, hey, what if everyone held the door? And I came up with those ideas for topics, and you're
Eddie.
like, don't do that, Eddie. You don't need to do that, Eddie.
No, Eddie.
You don't need to. So,
Eddie.
Jim.
Why'd you get 2 steaks last night?
Because you told me to. I listened to the message. You kept saying, Eddie, order 2 steaks. Order 2 steaks.
Where'd you put that other steak? In that suit jacket?
No,
What'd you do?
I ate it. No,
You ate 2 steaks?
No, I thought you took it home.
No, the other guys brought doggy bags. No, I ate what was on the plate.
Wow.
You're gonna order it.
Wow.
You gotta
Lobster
clean it.
tail and a porterhouse.
Yes.
That's ribeye.
Well, I said,
That's what Pinkman and I had combined.
I told everybody, whatever you want, drink whatever you want, eat whatever you want. If you want 2 steaks, 3 steaks, I don't care. You want to drink 5 martinis? It's covered thanks to the Ford Tractor Company and the Mecum Tractor Auction in Davenport, Iowa this past weekend.
And that's why
Nice.
I'm going to get my Tractor Tack 2 this week. Jim, I want you to think about this. I want you to think just for a second. Jim, baha, haha.
You got that right.
So, Jim, in honor of all the Philites and everything you've all done for me, brothers and sisters of love, I have this just for you.
Okay.
Because, Jim, as you know, this was kind of like a beautifully dysfunctional marriage. That I was the redheaded adopted stepchild that showed up on your door because you said, hey, kid, do you want to come in here? And I said, yes.
That's right.
And, Jim, I want you to know that one of my most special memories
I know.
was when we talk like this. Because, Jim, we can do anything. We can talk to spiders. We can speak to the bats. But we did it all. We went on a stream of consciousness. Remember, Jim, when we drove the van with the shag rug and you were riding shotgun?
I know. Girls were so mean.
I love the show. So, Jim,
Yes.
in honor of you, brothers and sisters of love, I say this to you finally.
Uh-oh.
You've aligned your chakras. You found your inner child. You freed your chi. Mm-hmm. So may your future be blessed with a deepening love, and may the peace in my heart chakra fill your souls with everlasting happiness, and may you always live by the 4 words on the temple: fairness, generosity, modesty, and patience, and by the power vested in me in the infinite universe of which I just said so, I grant you all beautiful cosmic love shields
Eddie.
for life. And for you, Jim, one
Eddie.
last thing for you.
Oh, Eddie, you're a wonderful guy. You know that. I love you.
You know I love you more, man, and that's why this one's for all the Philites. So, Jim, I've been working on one imitation, and it's nothing you've ever heard before.
Oh,
boy.
Here
But
we
here
go.
it
It's
comes.
not Howard,
Jim
it's not Howard
Bell.
Cosell, isn't it?
No. You
Oh,
said
please.
no, Howard.
already.
Jim,
You should've
I've
just let
been
it
working
go.
on this one.
Okay, here we
better
go.
than an Eddie
Over a year.
imitation.
Are you ready?
Here we go.
We're ready.
Because, Jim, when it all was said and done, and we pushed the red button, it was like, it just was all there, wabi-sabi. So, good night, Mr. Phillips, wherever you are.
Good.
I'm just a tool.
Oh.
That was my Jimmy Durante.
I knew that was Jimmy Durante.
I know it was Jimmy Durante,
But
but
I said that so that all the other people that probably were born anytime after any of us are like, who was that?
yeah, 98% of the young. I don't know. What that
what
was.
is
And because that's
Jack,
why,
1 or
because
2%?
Jimmy Durante always closed out his show and he
Yeah.
said, good night to Miss Calabash, wherever you are.
That's
So
right.
to all the brothers and sisters of love, all the Philites, good night, Philites, wherever you are. But remember, Jim, the one last thing, as I
my
look into my
God.
crystal ball, I see the future, I see all of us living the life we have chosen, but most importantly, remember, all the wrinkles on your face are because of us, because of the laughter.
what?
All the happiness in your soul is because of the echoes and the chambers. So when everything gets quiet,
Yeah.
and you hear the wind and you feel the sun, just remember we're all one and we've had perfect oneness. So, Jim, in honor of that, our
Okay.
final power animal
Here we
ever.
go. What do you got?
The eagle. Brothers and sisters of love, the eagle came to me and he said, whatever you do, connect with your spirit. Remember to feel that freedom gained with the oneness. And most importantly, let your spirit soar.
Okay.
Everyone, one last time.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
You got in.
Let it go, man. Out. And remember 3 things.
What's that?
The greatest mantra ever in the history of all religions. Better than the 3 wise men. Peace, love, and the Phillips File. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Shaka! I'm a butterfly.
Thank you for partaking in the cleansing of your soul. This is just one step in your journey toward inner peace and happiness. Remember to keep your chakras in line and wash your hands after you go to the bathroom.
Great job, Eddie. It's been a great journey. I love you, brother.